I hate Disney. And I'll tell you why here in just a second, but first we gotta get through some stuff. I need some gosh dang caffeine. Alright, so as some of you may know, I took like a month-long break. Pretty much the only reason was I was trying to be consistent, and in order to do that, I was sacrificing the quality of the videos. So my last couple of videos sucked. Not to say that any of the videos before that were good, but I would just make a video just because I felt like I had to. I was sacrificing quality for quantity, which is actually a pretty good segue into the video. So I decided to come back finally. I took a little break, trying to like get my creativity back. Yesterday was actually the year anniversary of the channel, so thank you to all of you that watch my videos, and I wish I could kiss every one of you individually, but that's like 170 of you, and I think statistically I'd get mono if I did that, so I don't think I'm going to. But today's video we're going to talk about how Disney sucks. I'm not saying Disney as a corporation is bad. Actually, that is what I'm saying. That's 100% what I'm saying. But I mean, I love Disneyland. Disneyland's freaking epic. I'm not bagging on everything Disney does, per se. And they're not the only company that do this either. Every company does it. I'm just singling out Disney because they're the most relevant thing right now. Just to give you some background, I'm one of those nerds that looks at movies with like a critical eye. I care about the cinematography, the dialogue, character development, all that crap nobody even knows exists. I've just always been like that because I've always wanted to make movies, so I've been looking at movies with a critical eye to like try and learn how to make a good movie. So that's how I look at movies. I look at them as like an art form, where most of you probably don't. It's just something you go see to have some fun, which is fine. I'm super weird. I think about that with music too, which we'll get to in a second. So it really pisses me off when companies like Disney take advantage of the art form. Today we're talking about just how uncreative Disney and other companies in general are with movies, particularly their live action remakes that they keep doing. So Disney has been doing these live action remakes of their old classic movies, right? Their old classic cartoons. You got The Lion King, Aladdin, I think they're making a Mulan or a Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast. You freaking name it, they've probably made it. And it's just a reoccurring thing. They're pumping these puppies out faster than a rabbit can have babies. That was such a weird simile, okay? But they're pumping these things out really fast. They just keep popping up everywhere. Like this Mulan thing just came right out of nowhere. I had never even heard of it, and then all of a sudden there's a trailer for it. We've already had The Lion King and Aladdin this year. So I just wanted to take the time to talk about why I'll never watch these live action movies. These live action remakes, they're not creative. There's a bunch of corporate heads at Disney, and they're like, you know what would be epic? We just take stuff we already made and just like kind of recycle it and make it look a little cooler, and people go and watch, like everybody goes and watches them, and so Disney makes a lot of money off it, and they don't really have to do anything like with their brains, which I'll give them credit. The movies look dope. They look awesome. They have great graphics and everything, but you know what has better graphics than that? The freaking Animal Planet. So why not just watch Animal Planet? What I'm saying is there's no creativity involved with these live action remakes. There was creativity with the cartoons. I just don't understand why we can't let cartoons be the cartoons. Why do we have to recycle them into these like huge blockbuster live action remakes? Why can't we just leave them alone, you know? Try and think of new ideas, you know, be creative and use the platform to make stuff that's meaningful and, you know, touches people's hearts in a creative and original way. Well, I'll tell you why. This right here, not this particular dollar bill, but I just mean money in general. Think of the last movie Disney made, the last original movie Disney made. Aside from Coco, that's an outlier. That movie was amazing and everybody liked it. Think of the last Disney movie that was creative. Was not a remake or a sequel or based on a book or a comic book movie or a superhero, any of that. Just a good old original thought that came out of somebody's creative brain. The only one I could think of in the past couple of years was Tomorrowland. Ever heard of it? Probably not. Tomorrowland made around like $200 million in its total run worldwide, which sounds like a lot, but it is not at all, especially for Disney. So if you look at these two numbers, you got Tomorrowland coming in at like 200 mil, and then you have The Lion King, which right now is like, I don't know the exact number, but it's over $1 billion. And you look at these, you think, okay, which one took more creative effort? This one, and it made less money, and this one made more money, and we barely had to do anything. So they're just gonna keep doing it. And it's the same way with music, going back to that. You've got people who are using the music industry to make original stuff and try and push the medium into new directions. You've got Earl Sweatshirt, Frank Ocean, you got Freddie Gibbs and Madlib. All of them have put out really good projects in the past couple of years, and with a bunch of others too. And they get barely any recognition. And then DJ Khaled comes in with a horrible album, and it tops the charts. DJ Khaled just makes cookie cutter music just so he can get to the top of the charts and whatever, make his money. He's not trying to do something different and creative with his music. He's just making music that can get on the radio and sell albums. Which, if that's what you want to do, whatever. It just makes me mad because I see those as art forms. I'm one of those weirdos, like I said. I don't like when people take advantage of it and try and do it just purely based on money. And I'm sure none of you care about this at all, but I'm just ranting today. So you may be thinking, Brock, this is pretty harmless, right? These movies, they're just making stupid kids movies. You don't have to watch them. You're like 16 years old. Yeah, I freaking know that, okay? I'm not an idiot. The problem is, there's not a lot of creativity already in Hollywood, and with these kind of movies making so much money, it's starting this trend. You're seeing it everywhere. There's just live action remake, sequels after sequels, reboot after reboot, and it's not gonna stop until they stop making money. So, with the way we're going, creativity in Hollywood, like actual original ideas, is just gonna be gone. Anyways, that's why I'm not gonna watch The Lion King ever in my entire life. Thanks for watching this video. It probably is gonna be like shorter, but I feel like I'd rather make shorter videos with more substance than a longer video that has nothing. So hope you have a great freaking week. Love you all. Peace out.